Hello and welcome to the Greenlight Solutions Earth Day Live. My name is Gillian and I am a nonprofit development intern here at Greenlight. I'm a graduating senior, so I will be graduating in a few weeks and I will be double majoring in sustainability and supply chain management. I'm originally from Seattle, Washington, and I'm celebrating this Earth Day by going live with Greenlight, and we're going to talk with one of our Solutioneers. I'm also going to climb a mountain, and then later for Earth Month, I'm going to be attending the Kiss the Ground documentary with Greenlight, and I'll talk more about that later, because it's going to be a really cool, exciting experience where we watch a documentary and then we get to talk about it with our Greenlight fam. So today we're gonna celebrate Earth Month with you, and what a better way to celebrate than have a conversation with one of our passionate student volunteers. But first I will start out with a general overview of what Greenlight is. So for anybody who doesn't know or anybody who's just joining this live, Greenlight Solutions is a 501c3 educational nonprofit that partners college students and professionals with local business leaders to collaborate on sustainability projects. So our mission is to educate and empower students and business leaders to create positive social, environmental, and economic change through sustainability initiatives. And Greenlight started as an organization, a grassroots organization in ASU in 2013. And since then, we've been able to partner with over 300 student Solutioneers with 44 local businesses. We've implemented 55 sustainability projects, and we've contributed over 29,000 volunteer hours in our community. And so for one, I wanted to invite you all to our Kiss the Ground documentary discussion and viewing next Wednesday. It's our Earth Month event. It's presented by Greenlight Solutions, but essentially we'll be watching a full-length documentary on how soil regeneration works and the power that it has to help the planet. So we will be dropping a link in the chat so you can attend our virtual teleparty and then follow it up with a discussion over Zoom. And I'm really excited about this. I finished the book a couple months back. I actually have it here. It was an incredible book. I'm really excited to see the movie. I've heard some great things about it, and I know that it's won some awards. So I really think that it's one of those Earth Month events that's like easy and fun and a great way to engage with your community. And I strongly encourage everybody to show up and watch the movie with me. We're also asking our community of supporters for support in Greenlight and to just propel our sustainability initiatives further than ever before. Your donations go to supporting our sustainability projects and educational programs. So all of our work with students, all of our work with local businesses, all that sustainability work, it does need your support. So you can check out our full list of projects, both present and past, by visiting our website, glsolutions.org. And you can also visit the link that was sent in the chat, to become a donor for Greenlight Solutions. So that's glsolutions.org/contribute. I always encourage supporters to become a Greenlight Glow member. That way you can just donate monthly. I think it's really cool because every dollar goes towards supporting our mission. And even if it's just like a small monthly amount, you're still creating positive, sustainable change in our communities. So I definitely think that's something that everyone should consider if they're able to. And so today, now that we've had our little intro, I would like to start by kicking off Earth Day with talking with one of our Solutioneers, Juliana. Let me bring her into the chat or the video. Hi, Juliana. So Juliana is a business sustainability major with a certificate in energy and sustainability. You're graduating in next semester, right?
Yeah, December of 2021.
Yeah, so December 2021, that's coming up. And you first got interested in sustainability when you were back home in New Jersey, growing up on the beach, exploring, looking at the nature and looking how people treated the planet. And you were kind of like, dang, this isn't cool. I wanna create a change. So that's really exciting. I also kind of got involved in sustainability that way. I think many people when we're looking at the places we love and looking how they're being affected by humans, sometimes you want to make a positive change. So I'm really glad that came into that for you, and I'm glad that you've been able to create change with Greenlight. So first of all, happy Earth Day.
Happy Earth Day to you too.
Good morning. What a wonderful day to start off Earth Day. It looks beautiful outside. So we're just going to go through a brief Q&A, get some good about the Solutioneer experience, and kind of hear from Juliana about everything that she's done with Greenlight and her sustainability journey in general. But yeah, we're going to start off with just telling us about your journey with Greenlight. You know, what sort of roles have you had in your time at Greenlight, and what sort of projects have you worked on?
Okay, so I actually stumbled upon Greenlight Solutions when scrolling on Instagram, and I saw this like little community of people who were sustainability minded, and I was like, oh, that looks like something I'm definitely interested in. And I applied and got in and immediately went to the circular classroom project. And because I think that circular classroom education is super important, and the roles that I had in this project included helping to create the presentation and reaching out to people to collect bottle caps, because that is the whole point. I'll get into that more a little later, but the premise is that we collect bottle caps, and I was trying to reach out to partners to do that. And then we also reached out to schools to partner with them to teach high school students or underserved communities about circular classroom education. So yeah, that's the role I had in the fall semester. And in the spring semester, I helped with a lot of grant writing and creating pitches for such project.
That's really cool. And that's exciting to hear about the circular classroom. I definitely think that like circular economies and like reducing waste, just reducing the whole waste stream is really important. Does it like focus on any specific SDGs? I know that we often at Greenlight use SDGs to sort of measure our sustainability impacts or like sustainability aspects that we're working on. So can you think of any that directly align?
Yeah, of course. Quality education. I advocate for quality education because I think that's the pillar that's going to create a domino effect of change for communities to go down a sustainable development path. And so it has quality education, responsible consumption and production, and also decent work and economic growth, because with both of those, that's the catalyst to the last pillar of decent work and economic growth. And how the circular classroom project does that is by collecting these bottle caps that we put through a protocycler, which creates plastic filament with the bottle caps. So then the plastic filament then goes into a 3D printer where the students, through quality education, can take their innovativeness and creativity to create other products through the recycled plastic. So yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible. And that's so cool to be, you know, bringing sustainability to future generations and to like younger generations and saying like, hey, like even though I'm in college, like you can start your sustainability journey early on. Like you can start thinking about that way ahead. So yeah, I'm really impressed. That's a really cool project that you've been able to work on. I know that one of my favorite memories or experiences within Greenlight has been able to be just like an intern and being able to speak with my community and work with people that are passionate about sustainability, things like that. I always think that's really exciting. So do you have a favorite memory or experience with Greenlight so far? That's okay. I'll tell you guys about my favorite memory or experience with Greenlight. I have been doing a lot of the social media work for Greenlight, and so that's been really exciting. And one of my favorite memories is working on a lot of the community mixer promo, because it means that I get to work really closely with my other interns. I remember coming into this position being really nervous because I was like, oh man, I've never worked at a nonprofit. I have no idea what I'm doing. But the Greenlight community and the Greenlight family is just so valuable to me. Oh, I see, Juliana, your phone froze. That's totally okay. Maybe if you request to join, that will work out better. But I just wanted to say that like one of my favorite memories or experiences with Greenlight has been, for me personally, working with people. Just because it means that I'm working with people that are equally passionate about sustainability. And when I come in and I say like, hey, this is really interesting, let's do this, this, and this. And I think it's really exciting that, you know, we're going to have a community mixer on water. And I think that it's really interesting to learn about water resource use in Arizona. I always think it's really exciting to just be able to work with people that are excited about the same things that I am.
Hi, sorry, my phone like freaked out.
You're so good. I was just sharing one of my favorite experiences with Greenlight, and sort of talking about how a big part of Greenlight for me is just having people that are equally excited about everybody, like sustainability and the things like that. So I wanted to ask you if you had a favorite memory or experience with Greenlight from your project involvement.
So my favorite experience was definitely pitching for the grant writing, and that's just something in my entrepreneurial spirit loves about the business aspect of sustainability. And I also agree that collaborating with people who are equally as passionate about sustainability is super important and motivates me to create change in the world every day.
That's incredible. And I'm really excited that you're able to sort of find that intersection between business and sustainability. So you can sort of use your creative brain and say, like, let's make some solutions where both aspects benefit. Okay, so I know that I've also talked a little bit about our really cool documentary that's coming up, Kiss the Ground. It'll be happening on the 28th. So I'm just, again, encouraging anybody that's watching to check it out and to attend the documentary and discussion. But I also wanted to ask you, Juliana, if you have like any really cool books or documentaries that you've seen on sustainability that I could also look into.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to check out Kiss the Ground, so I will definitely be there. So everyone else be there as well, because that sounds like a really great documentary. A documentary that I love and have recently seen is called Pump, and it's from 2014, but it's still equally as relevant. And it's about our fuel options that America doesn't have equal access to. So a fun fact, I'm not spoiling the whole thing, but it's a little fact from the movie that really blew my mind, was that a lot of oil companies back in the day created a secret company to literally uprail the transportation system and then burned it all to the ground, and so that they can make America car dependent. And
oh my
gosh. And this happened like in the 1920s or 1930s or something, but they were reprimanded for it. But it's still like that. They got what they wanted. Like, we are very car dependent still, and oil companies still have a grasp on our societies and our car dependency. So yeah, that really blew my mind, and there's a lot more mind-blowing facts in the documentary that everyone should check out. It's available on YouTube, and there's just ads in there, and that's really it. But yeah, I loved that documentary because it opened my mind to biofuels, which I didn't even know existed until that came out. And Brazil is capitalizing off of biofuels, and their economy is like booming because of that, because you can blend biofuels with oil to create just like a better, obviously, living experience and a better economy, and it created more jobs for them too. And then also obviously EVs. That's another story. But yeah, definitely check it out. I love that documentary.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I always enjoy whenever, there's a sustainability documentary and it really changes your entire worldview. It like gives you some like piece of information that you're like mind blown. Like, I'm looking at the world in a completely new way. So I'll definitely check that out. That's really cool. And I'm glad that you're going to attend the Kiss the Ground event. Again, I read the book. It blew my mind. For like a good month after I finished the book, I was like, okay, I'm going to move to like rural America and become a regenerative, like, organic farmer, and I'm gonna like have cows that like, I like had a whole plan. So I definitely enjoy whenever I get to watch a sustainability documentary that just, completely changes your view of the world, and really opens your eyes. So I know that you've kind of touched on this and like what you're passionate about and your future and things like that. But I definitely want to ask, just for one, what is your favorite SDG? And then in the future, what sort of sustainability initiatives or goals are you going to be bringing into your career? What sort of things are you looking into for what you're passionate about making a change in?
Okay, so my favorite SDG, as I said before, is quality education, because that truly is the catalyst for change. If you're not educated, you're not taking the appropriate steps into the other sustainable development goals. So that's definitely my favorite, but I have a second favorite as well. and it would have to be responsible consumption and production. And because I think that's also equally as important. And that's why I went into the circular classroom project, because it had both of those SDGs and we were tackling them right away. And I was like, heck yeah, I want to get involved. And how I'm going to bring that into my career is I actually have my own business called EcoCause, and it's sustainable packaging, and it's a mobile application that also tackles quality education and responsible consumption and production. And so in a way, the circular classroom project and my business align. They have like parallel paths, but they're not identical at all. They have different missions. But yeah, it definitely set me up for what my career could look like, and the passion behind it as well was definitely motivating to go through with it during the school semester as well. I was juggling a lot of things, as we all are, being busy college students in today's modern age. But yeah.
That's incredible. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know that you had your own like packaging organization. That's really cool. And I feel like that's really exciting because it's just such an important thing, especially as like online shopping is becoming a bigger thing. It's definitely one of those like future oriented goals of creating just like more sustainable packaging and more sustainable like products in general. I think that's really exciting. Well, I'm really impressed. I feel like those are good SDG choices. I would say that my favorite is probably, I think it's SDG 11 or 12. It's climate action. I really enjoy that one, and it's definitely exciting. I think that you're definitely relying on climate action too, and that you're taking action right now and just like what you're studying and what you're doing in the community. You're definitely taking climate action, and I'm just like really impressed with all that you do. I'm really thankful for all that you do for Greenlight as well as just like the general Tempe community. It's always really exciting whenever like a local business or a local organization wants to become more sustainable and they're able to partner with students like you through Greenlight and like make that change in a way that's like, it's easy, you know, it's like they can work with you on it and you help them out. And it's also really cool to hear about the circular classroom, how you're not only just partnering with local businesses, you're also then bringing that into like high schools and like areas where you can reach out to youth. So I think that's really exciting.
Yeah. We're also bringing it onto campus in the fall. So we're trying to collect bottle caps on campus and reward students for recycling. So check that out in the fall. And you can learn more about the sustainability process and recycling and how important it is to communities, even though it may not seem that important. But I know that you're not going to be on campus in the fall, but for other students who are going to be on campus, like, it's a really cool system. Definitely check it out.
Yeah, well, and I'm hoping that maybe there'll be some photos or videos so I can still check it out from far away. That's really incredible. Do you have any final thoughts that you want to share with us before we close out this live streamed interview?
No, I don't think so. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Okay.
I for Earth Day.
Bye.
Bye. And then just one more time, I want to thank everybody who's viewing this, everybody that's engaging with us in the comment section. I'm really excited to start Earth Day with everyone. So just happy Earth Day, happy Earth in general. Remember that you can always support Greenlight sustainability initiatives by becoming a Greenlight Glow member or just donating one time, whatever you can do. And then just a final invite. I really hope to see you all at Greenlight's Kiss the Ground documentary viewing and discussion. The link is in our chat and in our Instagram bio. And you can just also look at any of our other social media channels on Instagram, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, or on Facebook if you need some more information. But again, happy Earth Day. I really enjoyed speaking with you all. And also happy Earth Day from Greenlight. I hope you have a good rest of your day.